On January 23rd, 2019, 2 years ago precisely, President Muhammadu Buhari signed into law the Discrimination Against Persons with Disabilities Prohibition Act 2018. Following 9 years of relentless advocacy by disability rights groups and activists, according to the World Health Organization 2011 Disability Report, about 50% of Nigeria's population, or at least 25 billion people, have a disability. Many of them face a number of human rights abuses, including stigma, discrimination, violence, and lack of access to health care. We are gathered here today to flag off HerSTEM, an initiative of Fame Foundation that is set to not only teach women and girls with disabilities STEM courses, but also promote inclusion and create opportunities for PWDs in STEM. STEM is for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. It's a project that seeks to teach young girls and women between ages 15 and 30 skills in science and technology. The HerSTEM also aims to address the issue of lack of access to quality technology education that women with disabilities face in society. Beneficiaries of this project will embark on 6 months course free of charge in STEM education. Thank you. Outline courses, amongst others, are app development, computer programming, statistics, data analysis, animation, video editing, mathematics, graphic designing, and of course, the physical tour of the Artificial Intelligence and Robotics Laboratory of the NISDA.
This is something that we all look forward to. And this is something that the system has changed, the world has changed in general due to COVID. During this lockdown, most of the things, the class and the work, in fact, up to now, most of the staff have not gone back to the office. They work from home through computer. So this is something that we should make use of it to the best of our ability. This is a 6-month training for free. It's something that we need more NGOs to be doing. We need to learn from this and we need to move forward because the world has changed. Let us not stay behind. Let us move forward. Nigeria is a great country. It's a country whereby we are blessed with different resources and different jobs. We should use this opportunity in a wise way, in a way that wherever we go out of this country, people will be proud of us. When they say Nigeria, people will say, oh, that lovely country. This is what this is all about. Like the Swiss representative said here, nobody is disabled. Everybody have the ability to do something with his life. I wish to hear more successful story from this, from you people, from us all.
It's a known fact that STEM, that is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, are the foundational skills required for this career, education, and success in this digital economy that the Federal Republic of Nigeria is going into and is already inside it. And that to encourage the young girls, the women, to develop these skills, to build upon it as the organizers have already started. Science and tech, Federal Ministry of Science and Tech does not joke with anything that concerns girl-child education and women development. To this extent, all the parastatals they have already in place a desk and a unit called Gender Mainstreaming Unit to ensure that all their policies, activities, projects, and programs carries along the girl child.
I think we partly finance a third of the initiative. So it's we have small projects we can fund by the embassy, and this is one we have chosen for this year.
What about follow-up? How about follow-up?
It might happen a follow-up because that also provides some sustainability. And we're especially proud to have a project in education and also for women and girls. It serves the young generation of Nigeria. My advice is what I said in the speech. It's a big opportunity, and because we don't talk about discrimination, we talk about diversity, and the diversity makes Nigeria strong. And don't give up, take this opportunity. And I think after the COVID crisis we also have to think out of the box. So a lot of things we took for granted, it's put in question. And this is the generation which will build up Nigeria for the next years. And I think it's good to invest in education. That's also the case for Switzerland. You have to adapt to the times after COVID.
Notice mostly people look at people with disability as only those that beg. With this, and the world is changing in general. Everybody is going into technology. By helping them, if you go to some various countries, you will see that people with disability don't beg. They stay in the office, they do different kind of work in the office. So by training them with this, it makes a lot of impact on them. And also, that will help them to be able to compete in general with their other counterparts of different countries as well.
Okay, how will after this training, are we likely to be seeing women with disabilities places in government, in parastatals, and other things?
There are a lot of people with disability in government. There are a lot of people with disability in government, and there are women with disability in government as well.
I'm so excited to learn that many girls and women are going to be going on a journey, on a 6-month journey of discovery, and I trust their lives will never be the same. I trust this will have an impact not only on their lives, but it will have an impact on the environment that they come from. The students are on an exciting journey, but the journey actually started with another lady, Adirunke. It started as an idea in her mind, but she didn't leave it there. She pushed a bit further. I must have written down what her thoughts, her ideas, her plans, her hopes, her dreams, her aspirations were. And she must have put it together as a proposal, but didn't leave it on paper. She didn't leave it on little scraps of paper lying around as we do sometimes. But she went further and got help, got support for this project. It's interesting to note that the project isn't for herself, it's for others. It's for others that may not have had the opportunities she has had. It stems really from a heart of kindness. She moved it forward and got support for it. And as they say, here we are today. Here we are today. So it is my very distinct honor and privilege to be here and to just say a few words to the students, to ask them not to take this opportunity for granted, to tell them that doors of opportunity have been opened onto them, and they need to keep pushing on as well. They need to press on as well, just as Adirunke did, from an idea to something that is a reality to impact many girls and their families and their communities and perhaps our nation. It's an idea that can birth many more ideas. Perhaps one of you will find the cure for cancer. Perhaps one of you will find the answer for many questions that plague families, nations, that plague the world. The doors have been opened onto you. Technology is an incredible space indeed, as we've all come to find out, it's made life much easier for all of us and can continue to do so. There's still so much to be discovered. It's my privilege and my honor to flag off HerSTEM. Thank you.
You do something better, that's a right.
Okay, so we are doing this because we want to empower girls and women with disabilities. There are so many programs for women in STEM, and girls with disabilities, living with disabilities are being overlooked. No one has ever organized STEM program for them in this country. I stand to be corrected, and this is why we're doing this, and it's a 6-month free of charge course for 40 beneficiaries across the FCT, and they will be certificated, and we're looking to also retain some of them, also help looking at to see if we can also get them employable. Technology is the future, and future is now, because everything now revolves around technology. But what about persons with disabilities? This is why we are doing this, for an inclusive society. The Swiss Embassy here in Nigeria, they have different projects they are doing to support people, including persons with disability, and their own involvement in this is the provision of the gadgets. So all the gadgets you see in the classroom that this will be using are being donated by the Embassy of Switzerland, and the venue and the environment is provided by Science and Technology. And these children and these girls will also be going on tour to see artificial intelligence robotics laboratories as well by NITDA. This is also done in conjunction with Science and Technology. So it's a joint effort. Film Foundation is just to do the logistics, to make this seamless, organize it, put it together well. Film Foundation is there to make it sustainable. As you know, it's 6 months, and this is the first phase. We're still going to do the second phase, third phase. It's not something we're doing, it's not a one-off program, it's a program that is there to stay. We are looking to have an innovation lab that will be designed to disabilities, for people with disabilities. So it's sustainable, it's a long-term project, and it's a long-term commitment by Film Foundation.